There it is.
Hey, I like this part because the video does not have this.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Urod, the host of Fantasy Football. And this episode, well, first I'll say over to my right, I have Evan. How are we doing, Evan?
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. You know what's great? Fantasy football is over, so we don't have to talk about it at all today.
And I figured we just start this conversation off and just, have a good time.
Have you seen Stranger Things yet?
Oh, man, I'm loving Stranger Things. The last episode was a little off.
That's what I've heard. I haven't watched this new season yet, but I've heard it hadn't been up to, did you get a haircut?
I did. But you know what? Without further ado, I guess I'm going to go ahead and start by saying to our left, our co-host, Foley, and this year's fantasy football champion of our league.
Yeah. He finished number 1, but you know what's bigger than number 1? The number 3.
Or the number 5.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to think about it that way.
Or no, I guess that would be 8.
Uriah's the best because he's got the biggest number.
Yeah. League champion, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Oh, gosh. In post-production, I'm going to put that Robert Downey Jr. meme where it's like... Anyway, go ahead.
It's a good day to be Foley. I owe so much of this to Uriah for just continually picking against me, picking Evan to win it all. Really helped me out. I got a little nervous down the stretch, but Uriah's prediction, as always, failed, and I'm so grateful for that.
Well, once again, if I put a prediction out there, just choose the opposite.
But you know what?
It usually
listen.
happens.
Hang on.
Oh, Lord.
I want to say this. You'll like this. A prediction that you got right. At the very beginning of the season, we made a bet of Justin Fields versus Dak Prescott and who would be better. We bet, I'm a man of honesty here, we bet a Coke
I'm glad you remember.
For the winner. Dak Prescott obviously had a much better season than Justin Jefferson. So we have here this is better for our video viewers.
That one's not for you audio listeners.
No, but for our video viewers, just know.
Bag of Coke.
Perfect.
Great.
Oh, God.
Well played, sir.
I want to know what it actually is.
It's flour.
Sure. Flour.
Just so, in case there's any DEA agents listening.
So look.
Our Dixie Mafia Connect got us right here.
Yeah.
That's right. Today's podcast, by the way, is brought to you by
Foleyetics.
The NFL's new initiative, the coach to quarterback pipeline. So they've had this successful thing called the International Players Pathway to bring in players from all over the country who didn't come in via the traditional method. But now we've got Philip Rivers, who's inspiring a whole new generation of high school football coaches
to give it a crack.
To give it a go.
That's just because all his kids make the team up.
I think that honestly he realized he wasn't going to get into the Hall of Fame on his first try. So he figured, why not? Let's push it back a little.
You know what? I was on the fence about Rivers, as I thought he was a borderline Hall of Famer. You know what? The fact that he wasn't just awful out there, and I had a lot of criticisms of him out there, but the fact that he wasn't awful.
He wasn't the worst.
After 4 years away. I kind of like, okay,
I got
put him
a question, and this I think is relevant. I'm afraid that y'all are going to go the other way. Philip Rivers versus Eli Manning Hall of Fame.
Philip Rivers, for me.
Over Eli?
I think Eli is a mediocre quarterback.
I agree.
He happened to win 2 Super Bowls.
I guess it just kind of depends on how much stock you're actually putting into rings. And I mean, both of his rings came against the greatest of all time, which is something.
Yeah.
But
you're right. He was carried almost every successful season he had.
Well, the thing I'll say for Eli, those were his 2 best seasons. Like he was actually very good those 2 seasons. He was just terrible the rest of his career. And so it's hard to weigh. I think Philip Rivers is by far the better quarterback.
I'm glad you went that way. That's okay.
If he retired a couple of years earlier, do you think your opinion would change? Because those last couple in New York were really, really rough for a
No, I think about that a lot. Like, how much do people get turned off by someone just falling apart at the end of their career?
But then you'd have that
Rodgers, right?
Yeah. Then you'd have the whole thing with Rodgers, Favre, all these people who
they play too long. Does that affect your opinion?
Adrian Peterson.
That's not it from
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers.
For
You can say
Eli,
him
that's
twice.
not it. Yeah. I don't think that's it with Eli. Like, he was just genuinely not a good quarterback except for those 2 seasons. And those 2 seasons he happened to win Super Bowl. So, like, I'm not mad at anyone who wants to put him in
I'm not either.
But
I was just wondering. So look, I'm getting off. We're getting way off. Let's go ahead and let's bring it back. And let's start with our champion, Foley.
hey,
Foley. Mr. Foley. FoleyAddicts.inc.
Politics.
Politics.
No,
I love
that's
that.
that's just not how that word should be said.
Yeah, I
It's
say
the
it.
same number of cells.
Yeah, but it's too many L's. It's too many L's. It feels weird. I don't like it.
To me, I care less about it because I just don't believe in it. So anyway, here we go. This is our interview. We did it with Joe last year. We'll do it with you.
I wasn't here for that, so I don't know how this goes. We're going to ask you stuff.
It's just, what would you contribute for you winning the league,
Well,
winning the championship?
Besides Uriah picking against me, Trey McBride had a lot to do with it.
It certainly did.
Trey McBride is probably my MVP. Yeah,
You have a co-MVP, I believe.
co-MVP could be. Who are you thinking? Actually,
It was November 12th when you picked up Michael Wilson.
Yeah, Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. Yes, that is one who. Yes, that is a great point. The
I think he surprised all of us, to be honest with you, Michael Wilson, because we all, at least I was thinking, as soon as Marvin Harrison came back, it just wasn't going to work out.
It went down when Harrison came back. His best games were when Harrison was gone.
And if you go back 2 years, he was he was supposed to be this amazing.
I loved him coming out of Stanford,
but I mean, he never until this year.
Good for him.
I think they misused him. They have consistent. I loved Michael Wilson as a 2nd round wide receiver in that draft class. It was I had him over Zay Flowers and some others. Quentin Johnston. I had him over Quentin Johnston.
Old stone hands.
His only concern was that he was injury prone. He was also the only X receiver in a draft class full of slots. But the Cardinals have consistently used him as a Z. And this last time Harrison hurt his foot, that was the first time they actually put him in the X. And you did great.
I'm going to say it's all Brissett.
Brissett, absolutely. What I was about to say is
team.
My MVP might be Jacoby Brissett because he fed both Trey McBride and Michael Wilson.
Coming into next season, it should be his team. Kyler should have to fight for it like Bryce Young did against Andy.
Kyler's not getting the job. Again, he's done in
Kyler's
Arizona.
looking.
Yeah. Kyler's going to be somewhere else.
And I think a lot of it had to do with the whole running back situation with everybody dying on the field. I think that had a lot to help with.
They looked like the 49ers this year with how many running backs they went through.
Yeah, it was.
And the 49ers don't look like the 49ers.
I mean, look, let's just count them off. James Conner,
Trey Benson,
Bam Knight, Michael Carter, and I'm
that
getting
other
at least
guy,
one other.
Weird name.
Amari DeMarcado.
Yeah.
So at least 5 different starting running backs they had.
And all of them went out except for McCarty.
McCarty got hurt.
They kept getting hurt, and they would have 2 guys going in there, and then those 2 guys we'd hurt, and it was just they had to mix and match out of the 5 of them all season. It was tough to follow that backfield.
So
it was just.
So what else led to this momentous occasion?
I made a lot of trades this year. I think there was one that actually made a substantial difference.
It's not mine.
It's not your.
No, it's not, because DeAndre kind of went back and forth for you.
Right. I don't know if you know this. This is his first championship.
It's not.
It's the first one without a asterisk.
It's not true.
All right.
Championship number 2 for Foley. The trade that actually made a substantial, meaningful difference for me was getting A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard for A.J.
He turned
Brown.
it on
Which
at
thank
the
you
end.
for Tony Pollard for me to be able to flip him for A.J. Brown. That really was a huge difference maker that solidified my wide receiver room.
And that's kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of the year when I was saying the mock drafts and stuff like that. You can't prepare for these kinds of things. You looked at A.J. Brown weeks 1 through 10?
Terrible.
And you would think, no way to spin it. It was a good pickup. It was a good pickup. You saw his uptick coming and it happened.
Turned it on week 11 and on.
Yeah.
And listen, this is why you buy low.
30-something points in the last game or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You buy low, and a lot of times it does not work out. A lot of times it's low for a reason. But if you buy low on someone and he does pop, then that's league-winning potential.
Which one of your either draft picks or your waiver picks, now I will say this for our listeners who are not in this league, Foley is very active on waivers. So,
yes.
which double whoever you do the most. Anyway, What was your biggest surprise of the people you picked up? And who are they? Draft or waiver? It doesn't matter.
Ken Gainwell was a pleasant one for me. Like, that was, you know what it reminded me of? It was one of my proudest.
Sorry, I just noticed that Matt picked up Drew Brees, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yes, he did. He saw me pick up Tom Brady, and it was like, I'm going to go after all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back in the Wayback Machine.
He's waiting for keepers next year.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I remember one year I drafted Michael Turner when he was with, or I'm sorry, Mike Davis rather. Mike Davis when he was with Atlanta, and everyone was hyping him up. But just because I had Mike Davis at the very end of the draft, I drafted his backup, who was Cordero Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Within 2 weeks, everyone was rushing to the waiver wire to get Cordero Patterson, who was the second coming of Jesus. But I already had him. And that's kind of what Ken Gainwell felt like. Now, it was a little different because Jalen Warren was actually very good for me this year. But there were a couple of weeks where Ken Gainwell.
And everybody wanted rookie this year.
We're going to talk about him later. I've got.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about Caleb Johnson, believe me. But I think that was a good one. As far as waivers, I don't know. I mean, obviously, Michael Wilson, that had to be the biggest one.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. None of the other, the Jags defense was okay pickup for me at the end.
We're not counting the Jags defense.
Amy Fairbairn was
he was a killer.
Him and the Dallas kicker.
Stupid kickers.
Yeah.
Brendan Aubrey didn't. What was that stat I sent out in the group the other day? He finished week 16. He was like the wide receiver 9 or something like that.
Ridiculous. But hey, congratulations if you had him. I can't hate.
There's no way to
exactly.
You will never kick that. Yeah, I mean,
abolish kickers.
I'm just I will continue to be stream kickers and D every single week. I don't care.
Look, and I will say this. This is the first year that normally I stream a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe in where you get them at and all the other options you have.
It's tough this year because I had all the tight ends,
and I was just that's what I was leading to between you, between y'all two. Mm-hmm. It was like y'all were loaded at tight ends. So y'all could have started them at wide receivers at your flexes, and
I basically had to though,
and nobody else had anything.
Yeah. The second half of the year, I only had one tight end. I offloaded all my other tight ends.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. But I mean, they were all at one place at one point in time.
But this goes back. Until this year, I was always the same way. I was never big on taking tight ends early. You can always stream. I'm a big believer in streaming. But this year, I said it on the podcast, I felt like there was something different this year. I felt like the big three of Bowers, McBride, and Kittle were clearly different from the rest. And I thought McBride was clearly by far the best of those three.
If you would have told me at the first of the year that Kyle Murray wouldn't be at the helm, might have leaned toward that way.
Fair enough.
Look, him and Lamar, and I know they've done good in the past. They didn't do good this year. I just cannot trust them. I feel like there's too many variables with a running quarterback. The only person that has demolished that is Josh Allen. Of course, I mean, he's 6'10", and
but you can't trust his receivers either.
No,
but I'm talking about like the running. I'm talking about like the running.
Sure.
I mean, he's not going to get hurt.
Sure.
The other two are just asking for.
Hurt. Jaden Daniels gets hurt. No, it's become a problem.
I tell you, Dallas Goedert had a killer year.
He did.
He surprised everybody. He's got the running QB situation going too.
Yeah. Yeah. Although the way Jalen plays is a little different from other mobile quarterbacks.
I trust Hurts way more than I trust Murray.
Yeah.
Way more.
Hurts is just he's a different kind of mobile quarterback.
Yes. What you got anything for the champion? Oh God, it just hurts when I say that. Do you have anything for him?
Okay, so we talked about your MVP. Who was your most hated player? Who was the one that gave you the biggest ass ache all year?
Who did you draft?
Who did you
why?
Pick?
Why did I draft him?
Was there somebody that you picked and you held all year because you're like, I can't dump this guy, but he's doing nothing for me?
Kyle Pitts? Did he have Kyle Pitts?
No, this was the year. This was the year.
I sadly did not. So this isn't one that I picked, but the one who comes to mind the most as just very frustrating player was Woody Marks.
Yeah.
Who
Mississippi State alum, baby.
Always felt like he was getting close to breaking out and never quite did.
I mean, I don't know
how much I can blame that on just him in particular. Like that whole team was kind of messy with that situation, seemingly on purpose.
Well, if they would have started, I think, instead of Chubb with Marks,
if they had just done,
I think he would have been better.
Yeah.
But now
he had some serviceable games. Don't get me wrong.
he had one great game.
Didn't he have a banger one time?
Yeah.
Like 30 something.
I think he was on my bench that week.
He
I don't
did.
remember.
But who?
Yeah,
Somebody.
20. Oh, that was back when he was with.
Somebody drafted
Uriah.
Joe Mixon, right? There was somebody in our league that
Joe
drafted
drafted Joe Mixon, and
That's
he
a
was
bummer.
Mixon ended up being a part of the trade I made with Joe, but it was. You know, it was like just in case, I guess. No, as far as who I drafted, obviously my biggest miss was J.J. McCarthy, who ended up down the stretch. If I didn't have the other quarterbacks that I had, J.J. had some games where he absolutely could have started and done well. He had some like 25, 26. He was outplaying Baker for a stretch. Baker on my team.
Very clearly, Baker's shoulder has been ruined.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Baker's been playing hurt, but he did just enough for me. Got me 27 points. The other one he was disappointing down the stretch, and I was surprised to look today and realize he actually finished ahead of CD Lamb this year. It's Tedero McMillan.
Really?
Yeah, this was...
CD Lamb was hurt for, 4 or 5 weeks?
It's true. He missed some time. This is the worst season for Lamb's career, actually. But anyways, Tedero McMillan, he had some great games. He was one that kind of got... He was kind of like Mike Ibuka, who I don't have, but he got worse as the year went on. Oh, there you go.
I guess I'm kind of similar to the CD Lamb also, because I remember at the beginning of the year, you were down on the Cowboys.
A lot.
Part of it was, you were like, what's the difference? Well, it's going to be George Pickens. I remember that very specifically. And yes, that was a big part of the difference.
My thing was just I didn't think that the coach would want to throw the ball a ton. I expected it to be a low volume passing attack. I like George Pickens. I didn't think he'd be what he was.
Well, he was great.
Well, like I said at the beginning of the year, Dak is good. Dak is really
we had that.
Yes,
we had that.
Dak is really good.
That's why this is.
That's why he's got the cocaine.
When Dak is now next year, he's going to be hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
for sure. It'll be
the pattern.
Well,
he'll make it.
He'll make it to week 4, and he'll have 3 really good games. And then week 4, his arm is going to fall off.
Yeah, and I mean, I figured I was all in on the Cowboys. Now I didn't expect them to be like the Super Bowl.
They're still the Cowboys.
I mean, fantasy wise, I figured they'd be great.
And I thought Javonte would have a good year. I don't know. I didn't think he'd have a year.
I did not.
I was out of that.
At the time, I said that was Tony's best pick.
I remember you said that.
Because I thought they'd run the ball a ton. I just didn't expect them to have a high-volume passing attack. I didn't think Dak would be mobile when he actually was. Evan, you said he would look more mobile this year than he had in a while.
This was the year for it.
I didn't think he would, but it was a good year for them, and I don't mind being wrong about some things as long as I'm right just enough.
All right, so
Javonte was 11.
So, Evan,
RB11, which is great.
You can start your timer.
Okay,
Foley, the floor is yours. You have a minute.
I won. Trust the process. I win every other year.
Every other year.
You haven't won every other
I make it to the championship every other year.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't say you win every other year.
No, you're right. That was a mistake. I make it to the championship every other year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need a big speech. Everyone knows I won. and you know what? I was going to announce this in the chat. Every king deserves or should do.
Don't do that.
A nice thing for his subjects.
Benevolence.
Benevolence. That's right.
It's weaponized. All right.
I'm happy to announce that everyone in our league gets free entry next year. I am waiving my winnings to give everyone free entry into next year's league.
Wow,
that's nice. I
can't really.
I'll stop the timer for it.
Wow,
that's a nice.
Hang on now. Let me. This is a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I love.
Wow.
Long live Foley.
Here.
When I get there, it is going to be a terrible rain.
To be honest with you,
this is so weaponized right now. He is turning the people against everybody else.
To be honest with you, I haven't enjoyed this championship as much because I really wanted to win Chopped. I would have rather won Chopped this year than this league. I was so emotionally invested in Chopped. I built a new model.
Did we sort out whether or not we're paying into that?
Yeah. Maybe my winnings just.
We're going to sort that out next year. I promise.
Look, I've asked, and that's all I can do.
I was building out a new model on the go just for Chopped. And it really broke my heart to lose in the championship of that league. So yeah, it's bittersweet to get the championship.
Did both of y'all make the champ?
Yeah, it was a rematch.
Who's number 2 in Turkey Bowl?
It was not me for that one.
That would have been wild.
I have no idea.
But yeah, no, Todd is my arch rival. My last championship, I beat Todd. Todd's last championship, he beat me. Now, my newest championship, I beat Todd. There was the chop thing.
You know who has never won a championship?
You.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Either of
I
you.
mean, I'm okay with you because you hadn't been in here that long.
That's true. It's only been
Yeah.
years. How long have I been in this league? I don't even know.
Look, you can go back every year. There's an injury. It doesn't matter what position.
Mhm.
It's my number 1, number 2 person. They go down.
On that note, may I pivot?
Yeah, pivot.
Pivot.
Your
I made a
time is
list.
over, my friend.
This is
I made a list of. That's okay. I don't need a lot of time. I'm a benevolent king.
Wow.
I made a list of everyone's LVPs except for mine because obviously I didn't need to have an LVP. I got
Look,
but I found a reason from everyone's draft that they didn't make the playoffs.
I can tell you what.
Okay.
I can tell you what
Championship.
exactly where my problem came from.
Yeah.
Mr. $81 Jake Browning.
What's a lot?
Yeah.
That's where, because look.
So these are based on draft.
Listen,
Yeah, these are just draft
listen,
picks.
because I had in my head, I was like, Rico Dowdle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking him up.
Mm-hmm.
I could go back and look at all the people that I put bids in. It's just they were for $0.
Yeah, because you're out.
And I had so many Michael Wilson. I couldn't pick anybody up.
Yep.
The whole year.
Yep.
So yeah, me and James had people die. But
James
anyway,
came in
I would
second in
just-
the Turkey Day Bowl, by the way. It's James number 2. And if you run it through the playoffs, then technically he won that too.
By the way, as far as me versus Todd, it might end up coming down to me versus him in the Pick'em League too.
Oh, yeah, I gave up on
Garland's
the
right up
Pick'em
there
League.
too.
I think
But,
I gave up.
I
Also.
haven't done that in weeks.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't know if we're counting week 18. I'm gonna win either way, but
There's another one that we didn't put anything
it's
on.
an empty
Yeah, it's just
award.
kind of a
So,
thing we do.
although you did good one week, I was very surprised.
Proud of
But
you.
even-
anyways, LVPs, these are just based on who you drafted, your worst draft pick.
Mhm.
And I excluded injuries. Injuries don't count against you. Those are impossible to predict. So it's not going to be Joe Burrow for you. James, though,
Lamar.
I would have said Lamar, but injuries, right? He
Yeah,
had so
yeah,
many
that's true.
injuries. So
But he didn't look good
I know he
even
didn't
when
look
he
good.
Okay.
I started to write down Lamar because he didn't look good even when he was healthy, but he had so many injuries. I said, I shouldn't do that. Brian Thomas Jr., though, at the end of
Yeah.
the second round,
Yeah, it's
you know who went right after Brian Thomas Jr.? Drake London, A.J. Brown,
Mhm.
T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson.
And then Amon Ra would have been right a couple
was
more
before.
past that.
He was before.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a second round pick.
Didn't you say end of round 2?
Yes. So Monroe was earlier in the second round.
I got you. I
My
get it.
father's calling me. Interesting. He hasn't called me in a long time. Hopefully everything's okay.
right.
Omnis.
Joe was a hard one, but I went with
Joe Mixon.
Can't. I started
But
to
that's
pick Joe
technically
Mixon.
an injury, right?
He was injured the whole
It was an
year.
injury. And by the way, there were some that I looked at as bad picks, and then I was like, okay, when I look at everyone that went after him, maybe this isn't as bad. But Cam Ward in round 8, when after him went back to back to back, Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
It's a little, and of course, Dimes didn't finish the season, but even still, Cam
He had
Ward
a
is
heck of a
bad
start.
compared to
I,
those.
I will give Sam Darnold his flowers this year. He's been stellar
Sure.
for where I got him.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, Pro Bowl Sammy D.
Uriah, who do you think is your worst?
I can't even remember who I drafted. Honestly, probably 4th round. Who did I take? Who did I have 4th round? Do you know?
Not offhand.
Just
I had your 3rd round pick as your worst, Chase Brown, because James Cook went a little bit later.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
People
man.
were down on James Cook because there was the contract dispute.
Right.
So that was who I picked for your worst.
Chase Brown. Okay. Did he not get hurt?
No, he was good for like 3 or 4 games, and then he was bad for like 5, and then he turned it on at the end.
I also don't remember who I
But-
drafted past my first 4.
Evan, I have to read yours, and that I might have to come back to yours because who was your first round pick, Evan?
My first round pick was Saquon.
That's right. 1 pick before Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Matt was Goff, round 4, because
Round 4.
Trevor Lawrence and Drake May both went in round 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Tony was the hardest one, and what I ended up
Tony
saying
had a
was
good year.
he had a
Yeah.
very good year. I ended up saying Tony's mistake was drafting the Los Angeles Chargers because he drafted Justin Herbert in the first, Lad McConkey in the second, Keenan Allen in the 3rd, Quentin Johnston in the 16th.
Did he really?
And Will Dissly in the 20.
I think I remember that about the Chargers. I think I remember that about the draft is that he picked like 2 teams and went to town on both of them.
He does that a lot of years.
But how about like him and Jaquita? They had a great year, and like 3 weeks before the playoffs, it was just
I was rooting for them to face off against each other in the championship.
And it just went bad.
Alan
Dershowitz.
when Foley like pulls his head like 3 inches from the notebook, you know it's a serial killer.
Justin Jefferson in the 1st round.
That's just like it's not an injury that is the reason he had a bad year, but he hurt his quarterback. Like his quarterback was injured. If you understand the metaphor that I'm saying, just by being bad, he had a hurt quarterback.
CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua, Monroe St. Brown, and Nico Collins all went after Justin Jefferson.
I think a lot of us were down on Puka, though.
Nobody would have passed on Justin.
It was the Stafford thing.
Yeah, I was down on Puka because of the Stafford thing. You're right. You're right. Todd, Ladd McConkey. Oh, so it wasn't Ladd that he took. Tony took Hampton in the 2nd, not Ladd.
Okay, I was wondering.
He took Omarion Hampton. Apologies. Todd took Ladd McConkey in the 3rd, head of T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and DK Metcalf. So that's rough. Jaquita, Caleb Johnson in the 9th round. This has been the one that I've been so hottest about all year because the fantasy footballers said MVP is going to be your league winner.
Listen,
and that dude didn't play all year, and I knew he would.
Like we have said from day one on this podcast, believe in yourself. Trust your own self. Do not download podcasts besides this one.
Listen to this one, but that's because we're fun.
That's right.
Yeah, but the whole thing is those
vibes,
Barry,
baby.
They don't know squat.
I got a bronze trophy out of just vibes.
Just vibes.
You gonna buy that yourself? You gonna buy the bronze trophy yourself?
I might just.
Good for you. So
Proper, I can.
Caleb Johnson in the 9th round went ahead of Travis Etienne and Quinshon Judkins.
How much hope do you have for the future of Caleb Johnson? Do you think he works up into a role that works for him, or do you think that this is about what he's going to be?
I thought he was a decent prospect, nothing special, but I thought he was decent. Like I had him right there with RJ Harvey, talent-wise.
RJ did much better.
Well, yeah, but he actually got used, but I didn't think
he was on a decent
special
team
either. Yeah. But no, like I don't think there's any coming back from that little usage in the rookie year. I can't think of any running back who's ever just been not used at all for non-injury reasons.
When you get past that,
actually have decent
which makes you think that there's something else.
Sure,
there's got to be.
Well, this is no shade, but when you go with Kenneth Gainwell, the journeyman,
but they do genuinely love Ken Gainwell,
and he is great. I mean, shout out Mississippi.
Yeah.
I love Kenneth Gainwell. I think he was great on the Eagles in his role. Yeah. But when you get moved up like that,
let's just shout out Ken Gainwell. Might have had the best catch of any player in the NFL this year. That catch he had week before last. Did you guys see that? Where he's
I was in a coma, so I don't know.
It was incredible. Like it was against the Lions. Alex Anzalone tackled him. It was defensive pass. It like straight up tackled him. He was on the ground and reached out and caught this ball and then got up untouched and took it into the end zone for a touchdown. It was incredible. Best catch of the year by a running back, but of any player, it was the best catch. Anyways, Garland, I struggled with a little bit, but I ended up saying Isaiah Pacheco, not because of other running backs he could have taken at that point. It was that when he took Pacheco in the 8th round, he did not have a quarterback yet, other than he had a Bo Nix keeper. But quarterbacks that went after Pacheco, Matthew Stafford, Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold. So
here's a question. I don't know if you've been here long enough to know. Does Garland go back to his tried and true?
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
I've thought about adopting it some years. I'm like,
well, I mean, I was just wondering.
My previous championship, this is true.
Asterisk.
I don't know what's the asterisk of that year is what I don't understand. What is the asterisk? That was the last legitimate year before the COVID rules came in.
All right, okay, that's what I was going to guess, that it was a COVID year.
No, this is the last year before COVID.
Something happened. I can't remember.
My draft that year was
James, remind me.
Running back, wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, I think was how it went. Like, but
That's
I
not far off
freaking
from
hit
how
on
I
the
drafted
quarterbacks.
this year. I did 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and then
Are you almost finished?
Yes, last one. Sorry.
Go ahead, because I got a question.
Funniest one. Stone. Austin Eckler,
The second-
first pick of the second round.
Yeah.
and then he picked it and he goes, "Oh wait,
This is
this isn't
2020.
this year's sheet."
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Ashton Genty, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, and Devon Achane all went in the second round.
I don't think you have
after
to name
Austin
anybody.
Eckler.
All right, so look.
I know that was an injury. He did get injured, so I've cheated a little
but
bit.
even still,
I got you.
Here's a question:
Mhm.
What this year we adopted the keeper,
Mhm.
keep one. How do we like that?
I like it.
Is it good? Is
I'm
it bad?
gonna
Talk
go-
to me.
I'm going to continuously go with the flow with what people like. I enjoy the keeper. I think that it's a good work as long as we can, come to more of a clear understanding on what is
We
supposed
will.
to happen
We
with
will.
keepers.
We will.
I love it. I love
And
it. You
and
know
it
what?
will be
A
documented.
5th round Drake May sounds great. Love it.
I'm fine with it.
I kind of wish we had more.
I would be fine with 2 keepers even. We talked about doing 2 keepers last year.
I just wondered what everybody thought.
So
For
we
me-
have my other league. We have 3,
Mhm.
and it's almost too much.
Yeah.
So if we were going to do 2 is an okay number, I
yeah, I
think. But
wouldn't
with
want to do more
3,
than 2.
what happens with 3 is that we get to the draft the next year, and your first overall pick would be going in the 4th round in like a regular
Yeah.
draft.
I would almost say the thing we need to clean up is your keeper is just a keeper, no matter where it is.
Oh, no.
And you just draft, like, this year we were like, okay, I can't draft my 2nd round pick because I kept so-and-so.
So you just talk about putting them all at the bottom.
Put them all at the bottom.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm not against it.
No, I think
Not against it.
Well, I mean, you would still,
round 22. Yeah, okay.
no. When I say that, you would still have their round. Like, say you drafted Amra in the 3rd round,
Mm-hmm.
5th pick in the 3rd round. He would still be on paper a 3rd round, but you would still draft your 3rd pick.
So what's the point of saying on paper he's a 3rd rounder if you're still getting the draft?
Because
third round?
the next year he'll be a 2nd rounder.
Oh,
And then the 3rd year you couldn't keep him.
right. Just to keep track of when you have to cut him.
Nah, I don't like that.
I got it.
I don't like that. I think they need to go up in value every year in terms of what you're like. I think there has to be an actual sacrifice.
Well,
to
they
clarify
are.
that too.
They are.
It goes up in value your 2nd year keeping him. Like you have him, you draft him this year at 5. Next year you get him at 5. The year after you get him at 4.
I would
Yes.
change that though. I would change.
But he would be on your team.
Right.
It's just instead of us, because it was a little difficult going, all right, I'm keeping this person as my 2nd round pick, and I'm keeping this person my 8th round pick.
I think you've got to do that. The only thing I would make it more draconian, I would say, if you took him in the 5th round this year, next year he has to be a 4th. I wouldn't give that 1 year of.
Oh,
he's the
no,
same.
we're
No,
not. It's as of right now, if you keep somebody, the next year they go up. There's no. I've drafted.
No, I mean the first year you keep him,
He means-
it goes more than what you
Which
drafted.
is not how we did it this year.
Right.
Like I don't follow.
So I drafted Drake May in the 5th round this year.
So next year
So
he'll
if
be
I
a 4th
kept him,
round.
he would be a 4th round. But that's not how we did it this year. So what I was saying is I drafted him in the 5th round.
Because it was our first year. That's
Right.
the reason we didn't do it.
Okay.
So
As long as we're clearing that up, then that's cool
No,
to me.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just think it gets really confusing.
No,
if
like-
there's the
like-
more.
you took Drake in the 5th, what, 2 years ago? Or
No,
just-
this last
Okay.
or is this year?
Okay. So last year, say you took Amra in the 20th. Well, this year the 20th. Well, next year will be the 19th.
Right.
They
I think
just
that's
yeah.
I
I
think
mean they're
we're on the
going
same-
up
Yeah.
Okay,
no
we're
matter
on the
what.
same
There's
page,
no
okay.
there's no 1 year.
Okay, as long
Yeah.
as that, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only. This is just a me problem. I don't know that. Like, I'm not saying we have to stop doing keepers because of this. I end up thinking way too much about the keeper part of it.
Well, especially when you don't own the keeper that you keep.
Well, setting that part of it, like, I traded away Trevor Lawrence for Baker Mayfield, not because I thought Baker would have a better year this year.
Because you want him next year.
Exactly, because he had a better keeper value than Trevor Lawrence did. And it almost screwed me this year. Like, that could have cost me in the playoffs this year because I didn't really expect to get this far.
Right.
So, like, I get into my own head with that too much. But I don't know. If that's just a me thing, I'm fine with you.
Well, I probably won't have a keeper this year, so
That's fine.
Might not. If you want just a little bit more advice, don't go for the triple stack. Whatever you do next year, don't go 1, 2, 3 on the same team.
Honestly, before Burrows was hurt,
It was the beginning of the year. We said it in the draft recap
period.
In the draft recap, we said it, and I agreed with you. If you were going to, before the season started, if you were going to triple stack, the Bengals looked like the team to do it.
It was also the $81 Jake Browning.
That's a bummer too.
Yeah, you just doubled down on the stack.
I doubled down on the stack, and I shouldn't have
the opportunity to bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
And I did not.
Look, I loved the Chase and Burrow stack. I questioned the Chase Brown addition to it. That was where
What did Brown finish? If you don't mind, I don't think he was terrible.
He was fine. He wasn't.
I mean, he probably wasn't a number. He probably wasn't a third rounder.
Right.
I give you that, but I don't think he was terrible. What else you got?
The blind draft final rankings.
Gosh, well,
in a way,
Did you end up dropping him?
In a way, I got my own triple crown between Pick'em, the main league, and our blind draft. I'm also a 3-time champion.
There's no. It says that he finished 8, RB 8.
Yeah.
Really?
I told you he turned like the last couple of games. He was on it.
I didn't realize you did that well. Okay, apologize, Chase Brown. I was not familiar with your game.
I remember you being that way about him last year too. Continuously talking about it wasn't nothing, and I was like, "No, this kid's pretty explosive." And then,
you're right.
Yeah.
So let's get it out of the way. Foles did win.
Imagine that.
What is this? I'm sorry, I missed this. What is the
blind draft?
This
is the blind draft.
You know, where all of our players went down with injuries.
Right.
However, if
how many injuries did you have?
None. If our viewers recall, I didn't intend to even be a part of this.
Right.
I wanted it to just be you two against each other, so I'm happy to take myself out of this right now. I'll just give a quick recap of who I did
get out of here. Then
I had Drake Mage, Ashton Genty, Bijan Robinson, Tedero McMillan, Glad McConkey, Ken Walker, and TJ Hawkinson. Now, for you two, quarterbacks were Justin Herbert for Evan versus Geno Smith for Uriah.
Didn't I get the Raiders though twice? Didn't I run that crap you gave me?
We'll get there. You got Genty.
Running backs, Bijan Robinson for Evan versus Omarion Hampton for Uriah.
Injured, most injured.
RB2, Travion Henderson for Evan versus Jonathan Taylor for Uriah.
Hey.
Wide receiver, 1, Nico Collins for Evan versus Jamar Chase for Uriah. Wide receiver 2, Tyreek Hill for Evan versus Malik Neighbors for Uriah. Call that a wash. Yeah. Literally 53 points for Tyreek, 57 for Neighbors. Couldn't have been more of a wash. And then your flex, CeeDee Lamb versus Ashton Genty, who, by the way, finished ahead of CeeDee Lamb to the Genty hater over here. Just want to clarify that.
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected it. So.
And then for your tight ends, Tucker Kraft for Evan, Mason Taylor for
How'd you get Mason Taylor? When did we do this?
Dude, he gave me the freaking 2 Raiders and a jet. I think it was rigged from the start, but whatever.
Score of 1445 to 1348. Our winner is Evan. Congratulations. You get a jar of pickled okra.
Rigged.
Hope you like okra.
I do.
Have to roll with good pickled okra.
It's good stuff. All right.
Couple more things. And I don't know what things you have planned. But I felt like,
yeah, you just keep rolling, bro.
What if we did a snake draft of potential Super Bowl winners? So we just pick teams and we'll have like a roster of potential
teams?
Just pick teams.
Do you know who's in the playoffs?
Well, you got to kind of do a little bit of guesswork there on that, but I said we go 4 rounds.
I don't have a clue.
4 rounds. Yeah, 4 rounds. Let's see if
who goes first?
Are we going to have to go?
I was going to give you first dibs since you came in last.
Since I'm the loser?
Yeah, I figured we'd go reverse of our scores in the blind draft. So Uriah, then Evan, then Foley gets to double up, and we go back like that.
I like it. Let's see.
Here's the current playoff bracket as it stands, but I guess this could still change.
I should have told you guys we were doing this sooner so that you could have prepared. I'm prepared. I have my list. My rankings.
Give me... it'd be nice if I could find something that would actually pull up that had something.
You want this?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, that's perfect. Let me go. Oh, man, that's tough.
It's a weird year for playoffs.
It is. It's actually fun. I was kind of down on it earlier in the year.
Buffalo.
That's probably a terrible pick.
I think this is a pretty fun year.
Me?
Evan.
You're doubling them. I'm going. Okay.
Yeah.
We're the Rams.
the Rams. And I will go the Denver Broncos.
Yuck.
And the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow. You
Pro
took
Bowl
the
Sam Darnold.
Patriots.
well played. Man, give me San Francisco.
Good pick.
I think they're, yeah.
And you get to go.
Ooh. Yikes. Give me the Eagles.
Yeah.
I thought
That was going to be my next. You stole my guy. I guess I'll go Bears.
I don't think I even had them in my top 12.
This is coming from ESPN. I'm using this.
Yeah.
So this is as the playoff stands right
Yeah,
now.
they'll be in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. They're
Yeah.
just not one in my top 12.
is Green Bay going to make it to the playoffs?
It's looking pretty iffy. They might still, though. I'm going Texans and Jags.
That's probably good.
I guess Niners then.
I'm
I
drafting
already
all the
took the
good
Niners.
defenses.
You took the Niners?
Yeah.
I did.
Shoot.
Oh, I did have the Bears. There they are. I scratched one off.
Oh, gosh. This is ugly.
I might be.
I guess,
this is the fourth
I
one.
guess since we're at the end here, I guess the Steelers.
That's what I was going to say.
Steelers.
I got one more.
I mean,
You got one more. This is
will they make it in if they
it's
lose?
it's a playoff game basically, them versus Baltimore. I mean,
so
things
whichever
could shake out.
can I
wild card,
can I
but
put
probably-
down
Nope, you gotta make a
Either
pick.
or.
like
Gotta
one?
make a pick.
But all right.
Steelers or Ravens, one or the other. That's part of the risk of this.
Steelers,
God,
dude, you got-
I guess I'll go with the Steelers. But
give me the Bolts.
whatever
Chargers.
team comes from that division, I want that one. Let it be said and known right now. Even if I lose on
Let
that
Evan said
technicality,
AFC North.
who's
Said
left? I don't
Steelers.
even remember.
What?
Ugh,
No, that's it. That's the end of it.
that was
Okay.
the end. Okay.
Great.
We didn't have a Christmas episode,
Yeah.
which made me sad.
Yeah.
See, he didn't tell us about any of this.
I know, none of
We could
this.
have brought him stuff too, but he didn't. He didn't write any.
I
Didn't
want you
let us
two to
know.
open those two at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, lump of coal.
That's a guy lump of coal charcoal stuff.
Oh, I didn't read the.
For being
That's good.
such
Huh.
bad analysts all year.
Hey, come on.
You get a lump of coal.
Hey, to our editor, I need you to go back through and get all of Foley's wrong takes and give me a super cut of those real quick.
And then
Might actually
there,
happen.
yeah,
giving
there's
us-
a real guess.
See, this is. I feel bad
he
now. I should have
spoils
gotten
us.
something.
How did he spoils us?
Yeah, he's an angel. Oh, nice.
I thought you might want the actual
Yeah.
physical.
Ooh.
It's got some cool art in there. I've got the same
What
copy.
did you get?
I got this.
This
Bring
is
her back.
cool.
It's a great one. This came out this year. It's excellent. So
I
thank
would have gotten
Foley.
you a movie, but I didn't know if you had a 4K. I didn't know what kind of player you have. So, or if any. So,
I dabble.
but it's good to.
Yes, I like this. This
You
is-
need to brush up on your ball knowledge anyway. So I got you a football book.
Wow. Wow.
I'm being nice, but
This is
yeah.
it's,
Shots at the
it's
same
getting
time.
weaponized benevolence. here.
Wow. I was for you, and now I'm against you again.
It's very nice, Foley. I appreciate that you did.
I
that.
also
Merry
thank you.
Christmas, guys.
But I, like I said earlier, I was for you, but now I'm against you again.
and thank you to Uriah for being our host through this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a thankless job.
Yes, especially from us.
So look,
I sure don't thank him ever.
this is all I need.
Yeah.
My lump of coal, big ass lump of coal. You got anything else? Because
The only other thing I've got is TV shows we talked about doing
Well-
at the end.
I figured, and I wanted to spend more time on this, but you know how that goes. I imagine everybody at this table doesn't have a whole lot of time, nor does the listeners. Also, if you want to give us a sponsor, we can take a little time back. We
Yeah.
can fill all this up with stuff. But it's the end of the year. Let's go 3 TV shows and 3 movies from 2025 that every listener must
Oh
watch.
boy, I haven't watched a lot of TV this year.
I'm not gonna be able to do TV.
Oh, okay.
What about
Ooh.
5? A combination of 5.
Okay, we'll do that. Combination of 5.
Do 5
TV.
TV or movies.
Look, I'll run it out. TV. Andor. Andor was awesome. Star Wars show.
Mhm.
Listen, Pluribus. If you are not watching Pluribus,
I've heard that's really
oh
good.
man,
I love Vince
I hadn't
Gilligan.
watched the last few episodes, but oh man, it is good. So movies, 2025. Most people would be like, "Hey, Sinners was the #1 movie."
Not I.
Not on this podcast, my friends. It sucked.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it because of how much these guys hate it.
Great visual.
Yeah.
Awesome visuals, good music, but it's a
Yeah, I'm not a fan of musicals.
I hate musicals too, but their take on a vampire trope is been done better by other people.
And I also this is a nitpick of mine. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. One that's probably on both of our lists, Evan and I, is Wake Up Dead Man. So one thing that I liked about Wake Up Dead Man, this is gonna tie into Sinners, I promise. One thing I liked about Wake Up Dead Man more than Glass Onion is that when I watched Glass Onion,
is that the new one?
No, Glass Onion was the second one. Wake Up Dead Man is the third one.
Okay, don't tell me. Don't know. I had
no spoilers.
Okay,
all I'm saying is with Glass Onion, I could tell watching it that it was a big budget movie, and it drives me nuts when you can tell. And with Sinners, you could tell this is just an enormous budget movie, and that automatically deducts points for me. Anyways,
yeah, I mean we are in what, the 40s. Was it when did it take place? Sinners, the 40s,
30s,
30s. Let's keep it to the 30s. Let's not take any liberties because of this and that.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, I could go a whole bunch of places. But
this is one of my movies. It's absolutely worth seeing. It is brutal and so good. These are the same people that did. Oh God, what's it called? The one with the hand. What's the name? Talk to Me. Same people that did Talk to Me, and I like this about 100 times more than I like Talk to Me.
I like Talk to Me, but I like Bring Her Back in.
And there's one particular scene in this movie with an apple. Yes, that curled my toes.
Yes,
give it a shot. I think it's on HBO by now. I don't know.
So it's probably on something. Yeah. It's very, very good. I'm going to take it off of my list since Evan talked about it. Instead, I will give, I hate to say because it's probably also on your list. We have very similar lists.
Yeah, we saw movies together this year too.
I want you to go through all of your lists and then I'll go in.
Well, my list is coming off the dome here. Here's a show that...
TV show, Paradise.
I don't know that one.
Oh, dude, Hulu, Paradise, Sterling K. Brown. That's pretty much enough said.
I like Sterling K. Brown.
End of the first episode, you'll be like, what the F? Give it a watch, at least the first episode, and I feel pretty promised you'll be hooked.
The show I was going to talk about, and I don't think they actually did any episodes this year, but I started watching it this year, and I will continue to champion this show. It's called From. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. It's an MGM Plus show. It is so good.
Yeah, you talked about it all year last year on this podcast.
So good.
Still.
That's good.
I love it. They got a new season coming out next year, so I'll dance that line. It came out last year. I'm going to do it this year.
The Pit on HBO.
Very good thing.
Really good show.
It's good.
When it first came out, I did not expect it to be good, but I've heard such good things.
That's good.
Gosh. You want a dumb, fun movie that I don't think Foley liked, but I had a good time watching it? The movie adaptation of Until Dawn. It's really stupid.
I didn't care for
it. But I had a good time with it.
At least you didn't. At least you didn't say Shelby Oaks.
No. That's, if I had to make a list of movies to not see ever, that's up at the top. That movie was such a disappointment. It just broke my heart.
Oh, and I'll say this. I always say it. Running Man. Okay. Pretty good.
With
Glenn Powell.
Plain face action man. What's his name?
Look, he is pretty good.
Glenn Powell.
At his emotional takes.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Is he?
Pretty good. It's not a great movie. It's just a fun movie to turn on and just...
Is it better than the original?
No. I'm from the 80s, 70s, 80s.
So the movie I want to see is Begonia. I want to see that one. I want to see
that, yeah.
Good show.
Yeah.
Good show. I was going to say that on TV. The only thing, and I won't spoil it, is...
Begonia's not a TV show.
No,
it's a movie.
It's the next thing.
I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
At the end, you'll be like, is she though? Just remember that. Good movie.
I don't actually, to be honest with you, I don't like Yorgos, whatever the hell his last name is. I don't like most of his movies, but this one seems very intriguing to me.
I loved The Lobster, I liked The Lobster, and I liked Killing of a Sacred Deer. I don't think I've even... Oh, there was one.
Never seen any of those, but go ahead.
Dogtooth was the other one that he did.
No, he's done some others since then. I didn't see Dogtooth. There was the one that was like a triple... It was 3 separate stories with Jesse Buckley and...
No, I don't know that one.
Emma Stone. It was weird. But it wasn't terrible.
Wait,
I'm
You
not
mean
crazy
Jesse
about
Plemons?
Jesse Plemons, not Jesse.
That's
Buckley.
Begonia.
Yeah, no, there was no like
They did another movie with those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like 3 separate stories. Anyways, Evan, I've lost track of even how many you've done.
I had two.
Hey,
I'm coming
we're
off
from
the
the
dome
hip.
here.
Let's go.
I got another one that I want to see is one battle every
gets
day
one.
after the time and
I want to see that
together,
too.
whatever the hell it's called. I want to see that one.
One battle
Same.
after another.
There it is.
You know what I've heard is really good, and I am so skeptical of it, is the new Mike Flanagan movie with Tom Hiddleston.
Love Mike
Like, I
Flanagan.
hate
You
him
don't like
so
him
much.
at all. I just don't know how you could not watch Midnight Mass and adore it. I thought that
I never
was
got
great.
to Midnight Mass because I could never get through that other TV show that everyone always told me was so
Haunting
great.
of Hill House.
Yes, I couldn't get through
Let me
it.
ask you this. Does it get better after the first episode?
Midnight Mass?
Yes.
It is a very slow burn. I will
Because
tell
I
you this.
turned it on and I
the
was like, oh my.
The last 2 episodes. So it does. It does a lot of character development. It's just kind of building to
So
the
it gets better?
crescendo. And those
Okay.
last 2 episodes are extremely intense. And I love it. I just really enjoy
I'll
it.
give it another go.
It's only like 10 episodes.
I don't like Mike Flanagan's aesthetic. Similarly, I don't like Nolan's aesthetic, but even more so, I hate the way a Mike Flanagan movie looks.
Also, something I watched, Now You See Me, the new one.
There's another one?
Yeah, they've made a bunch of them.
Hey,
What?
fun show. It is a
What?
fun but it's just like all the other ones. It's
I never watched the second one.
Oh God, I mean,
If
all
you-
these movies I've missed this year.
Look, if you like
Yeah,
Ocean's,
I've only watched horror.
if you like Ocean's 11,
Heist movies.
that's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
So
The Long Walk. I haven't seen that yet. It's my favorite Stephen King book.
realized
I told you
after
how I
I got
felt
you
about
this
that.
I should have gotten you The Long Walk, and I felt bad.
No, that's perfect. I'm sure The Long Walk's on Netflix, HBO, something. I just never went and saw it. I think
All right.
you and I, 90% of the movies I saw this year in theater was with you. And we didn't really go that many times.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Twice or maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
I think just twice. Weapons and
Was it
Oaks.
was Late Night with the Devil? Was that last
That
year?
was last year. Yeah.
right.
Oh boy.
Should I rip my 5? I've lost
Yeah,
track of
go ahead. I'm just talking.
weapons.
Oh, how did I not?
Yeah, I expected you to say weapons. That was why I was trying to let you get through yours. Weapons, to me, it was... I've only seen horror new releases, with the exception of Wake Up Dead Man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any of the other new movies or TV shows. Weapons and Bring Her Back are 1A, 1B for me. I go back and forth on which I prefer. They're very different movies. Together was pretty close.
That's the Allison Brie.
Allison Brie and James Franco, Dave Franco, who are married in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a huge fan of body horror.
Me either.
This one I thought was very well done. I thought it was phenomenal. It's not one I'd probably watch again, but I thought it was very good for what it was. Presence, I've talked about on here. I loved Presence. 28 years later.
Oh, I need to see that one too. God.
Not good, but go ahead.
If you like, but to me, I didn't even take it as a horror movie so much. Like, it made me think of Apocalypse Now, more than it made me think of any zombie movie. And this is getting to a lower tier now, but I will shout out Companion and Bone Lake. Companion was produced by Zach Kreger, same guy who directed Weapons. It's fun. It would be better if you didn't know the big plot twist that they revealed in so many of their advertisements.
Oh, that's good.
It would be better if I didn't know going in.
So I should watch it because I don't think I saw it.
If you don't know anything about it, then yeah, that's the best way to watch it. It's fun. And then Bone Lake is I've got to shout it out. I think that's actually 6 for me to shout out, but I don't care. Bone Lake was one that I did not talk much about here, but I did have a lot of fun with that as just a not really slasher, but home invasion thriller, let's say.
I will say the best superhero movie this year, Superman. Really good movie. Really good comic book, accurate movie. Anybody got anything else before we get out of here?
I'll give you my top 10 TV shows since that was the homework I was given the last time we recorded.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Heck yeah. That's all time.
All time, I split them into 5 drama and 5
Okay.
comedy.
I'll go off the head.
The first 4 in each category are really easy for me. The 5th in each category is different. And I want to be super clear. This is favorite. I'm doing favorite. I do not think these are objectively the best.
Right.
It would be a different list. Drama, though, Justified number 1 for me. True Detective number 2.
All of it?
all of it. I don't care.
Okay.
Like I know I didn't care for the Jodie Foster season as much, but I still like I love season 2 and 3 more than most, especially 2 more than most people. And season 1 is perfection. So True Detective is still number 2 for me. Number 3, The West Wing. Number 4, Rescue Me.
Yeah. Good show.
Number 5, I went back and forth a lot. I thought about doing The Sopranos or The Wire, which I think are the 2 objectively best TV shows of all time. But instead, I went with The Newsroom with Jeff Daniels.
Newsroom is really good.
It's so good. I love it more than I love The Sopranos or The Wire, if I'm being honest.
So
I'm a big Sorkin
do you want me to go with
Sure.
the 5?
Sure.
Give
Yeah.
me your
And then,
five.
and then
So
I'll
what are
take
we
my
doing?
5 comedies.
So what are we doing? Are we just doing...
You can do it however you want. You told me to come with my 10 favorite TV shows,
Okay.
and I broke it down into drama and comedy.
Okay, I will start... Oh, let's see. Game of Thrones. Breaking Bad. Let's see. The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
Sons of Anarchy. This is going to be so objective, but I remember such good times of it. Friday Night Lights.
That's a good. I like that show.
Mm-hmm.
Go and I'll take some more.
All right, my comedies. Number 1, Superstore. I love
It's a good show.
Superstore.
It's
pretty
it's
funny.
underrated, for sure.
I've watched that show so many times. Number 2 is one I don't think you can even get anywhere, and it makes me sad, and that's because this guy's been canceled so hard. Louis.
Yeah.
The Louis TV show
That
was phenomenal.
Yep.
I
agree
still
with you.
quote it a couple times, and like not even funny lines. Like I
Mhm.
quote some serious lines from that all the time. Number 3, Archer.
I never got into it.
Love Archer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the best animated comedy series of all time. Number 4, Seinfeld. I know
Yes.
you disagree, but Seinfeld
I
I think
agree.
is a perfect sitcom. It is objectively, I think, the best sitcom of all time. And number 5, I went back and forth on this, and I'm going to give 2 different. Here's the problem. Both of these shows in their original runs were great, but they both had revivals that have hurt the quality over time.
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development and Futurama.
Yeah.
It's like...
If I'm doing my top 5 comedies, obviously The Simpsons is number 1. It's the best show I ever made. Mr. Show with Bob and David,
Yeah.
a sketch comedy show that I
Yeah.
absolutely
David
adore.
Cross and Bob
Yeah,
Odenkirk.
that's amazing. From the 90s, super 90s, but it's so good. But yeah, Futurama I think would be up there too. It's Always Sunny. I think that show has had an excellent run of high quality. It hasn't
Yeah.
dropped off all that much. How many is that? 4?
It's hit or miss for me with Always Sunny. Like some episodes are fantastic and some I hate.
5 is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I was Curb. Same thing with that. Like Curb is one that's like very hit or miss for
It
me.
hits every time for me.
But Arrested Development, like I think I would put Arrested Development over Futurama if it were just the original run. I know you defend the revival a little bit more.
I thought it was all right. It wasn't as good as the first 3.
I hate the revival.
Man, it felt a little more soulless.
Lord, I don't know how many I've given, but I will go once again Seinfeld.
Yep.
I think it's one of the greatest shows. I don't think I said The Sopranos.
No.
Chernobyl.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Gosh, such a good show. I really want to throw Rick and Morty in there, but I'm not. Sherlock.
Yeah. Oh man, Sherlock is so good.
So good.
Which one?
The one with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
Oh, I had like
it's barely. It's not even really a TV show. It's
it's
more
like
or less
3
like,
episodes.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like 8 movies essentially because they're all an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
It's really
it's
good. If you've never watched it, I highly recommend it. I can't really think of anything. Oh,
You know what was the
Guilty.
worst Sherlock was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
I
of
hated
course.
that so much.
Guilty pleasure, Supernatural.
Oh, I
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
Supernatural too, man.
Just
My wife loves
my jam.
Big fan of Supernatural. I mean, up till the end of season 5 when it should have ended, but
Yeah, it got a little wonky
Yeah.
those last 5 years.
Did you not say Breaking Bad in yours?
I didn't do a drama.
Oh, you didn't do a drop.
Yeah,
just
but
a
Breaking
comedy.
Bad's number 1, then Sopranos, then The Wire. Drama series. I'm trying to think of
It's just-
ones
it's
that I
so
really
many.
enjoy. And I don't want to just say everything HBO does either, because it might be.
I mean, you
Better
love the
Call
West
Saul.
Wing, don't you?
And then, well, I was trying to figure if I want to go West Wing or
It's-
Sports Night.
Is West Wing
It's kind of like, I mean, that was a comedy,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go West Wing.
was West Wing HBO or is it?
NBC.
Yeah, it was on
NBC.
NBC. It was,
Okay. Well, look,
yeah.
we had a great time.
Yes.
If y'all want to hear more from us, I know we're fixing to have to start getting into draft prep,
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starts
Take a
tomorrow.
break.
where Foley will be wrong about everything.
I'm pretty good at my draft takes, guys. The
Uh,
Foleylytics model is better at rookies
Foleylytics.
than fantasy, to be honest with you.
I was just going to say, I think I am very good at
No, I wouldn't.
Picking.
Nope. No, I wouldn't. I wasn't going against you on that. I wouldn't take any shade at you. I would never do that.
I will always show shade at Foley just because it's fun.
Would never do that.
It's all vibes.
All vibes, baby. I'm going again.
All right, look.
All vibes round 2.
I have to call my father to make sure everything's
Yeah.
okay.
All right, well,
All
look, hey, we will check you guys out later. I will see you later.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.